As most of you know, I am the poorest YouTube creator. I challenge anybody else on YouTube to say you're poorer than I am. The veteran biker experience is talking about the shooting of Iryna Zarutska. Did I say it right? And nobody finds it strange that she's all by herself at 10 p.m. on a Lynx light rail in Charlotte, North Carolina. Nobody finds this strange. Now let's listen to this guy.
On the train in Charlotte, North Carolina. And like many of you, I am absolutely horrified by it. Young blonde lady like that could have been one of my daughters.
Okay, let me ask the veteran biker experience dude. Would you let your 23-year-old daughter ride by herself at 10 p.m. on a Charlotte light rail blue line after she gets off work? Would you? I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. I would either pick her up or say, honey, I'll call you a Lyft or an Uber to come get you. Or you can ride home with somebody and pay them. You know, while she's at work, there's this other girl that they're friends, and she's got a car. Say, look, I'll give you $10 if you can take me home. Now, let me finish listening to this.
Wife, sister, mother. You know, that's sort of, we say things like senseless violence, right? Well, here's the truth, folks, is that government can't fix this. Politicians can't fix this. Police can't fix this. Judges can't fix this. And it's not because they don't want to. It's because they can't. I am sure that every police officer in Charlotte, North Carolina wishes he or she were on that train and in that car and were able to prevent this.
And I'm sorry, but
they can't be everywhere. In fact,
I'm supposed to take a fan downstairs. I'll do that later. That's living here. Let me tell you what it's like living here. We have a speaker, and basically they're going to have their resident meeting today. I do have a fan here that was given to me by maintenance. Okay. Now, Iryna Zarutska, I don't know who she is. I know nothing about her. You know, I mean, the fact is that people are shocked at this evil, horrible DeCarlos Brown Jr. And the fact is I'm really believing this guy had absolutely no schizophrenia. He is a thug, a criminal. And he's scripted to live that life. But the fact remains is everybody is so shocked. Why are you shocked what happened August the 22nd at 10 p.m. on a Lynx rail with a girl that is skinny, 23 years old, and pray to anybody to hurt her or do worse? And let's finish listening to this guy.
So that means that the only way to protect our women, our children, our people, is if we ourselves do the protecting. For too long, We have let weak people dictate weak ideas. We have allowed these weak people to teach our children that violence is never the answer. Obviously, this is wrong. Obviously, it goes against everything in nature. Because the truth of the matter is, the uncomfortable truth is this maniac should have been put down like a rabid dog a long time ago. And if we, the people, would have put him down, then this young lady would still be alive today.
Wrong.
She would not have been.
Wrong, Charlotte, North Carolina, the veteran biker experience. You are dead wrong. Because we could have taken Carlos Brown Jr. out of this completely. What is she doing all by herself? A white, blonde, little 23-year-old girl on the light rail. You tell me, what is she doing on there by herself at 10 p.m.? Because I want to tell something to the veteran biker experience. We have a lot of criminals in Charlotte, North Carolina, not just Carlos Brown Jr. And I'm not even going to listen to what he's saying, basically. I'm not. He will not survive prison. Like I said, guys, we're all focused on Carlos Brown Jr. You know, we're all focused on him. So I'm asking everybody again, if you have a daughter that's 23 years old and she's working at a pizzeria, part-time, full-time, I don't know, and she does senior work or works with older people, young, I don't know, she just kind of volunteer work or something. Would you let her ride the Lynx Rail Blue Line in Charlotte, North Carolina, all by herself at 10 p.m.? I wouldn't. So it doesn't matter, because Carlos Brown Jr. could have been sent to prison and not even on that rail that day. But is she not asking for trouble? I told you that I rode the rail a lot. And they've got officers that patrol it. And that's the private security officers at the CATS bus station. But we don't live in a safe society, especially in Charlotte. We don't live in a safe society at all, period. And I don't know if they turned the AC off. I don't know what that was about this. So my point is that Carlos Brown Jr., we're on this monster. We're on him. What he did was appalling, terrible, and horrible. But it never would have happened had she not been on that rail at 10 o'clock at night. Thanks for watching, guys.